Hi, and welcome back to another Pick a Card Lovers reading. I'm so happy to be back and check in for you guys and see what's up this week. So, on the left, we've got pile 1, in the middle, pile 2, and pile 3 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, as always, along with the cards that I'm using and a link to my Facebook page. If you'd like a personal reading, you can message me on there. Hello, and welcome to your reading if you chose group number 1. And welcome back. I've missed you all, and let's jump straight in. So, yeah, I've been excited to see what's happening next. So here we go. We've got, in the masculine's headspace, the King and Queen of Cups. And, oh, I just noticed the fiery expression actually in the Queen of Wands. Did I say King of Cups, Queen of Wands? I think I said Cups for both, my bad. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, and this fiery expression, before I was looking at it as her looking away and the masculine looking on, like perhaps the feminine is either losing interest in the connection for whatever reason, or just looking elsewhere, or not as wanting to give as much energy and attention to this connection as perhaps she did once in the past. We have, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? And do you think about me too, in the masculine's headspace as well? So I just feel that the masculine's really connecting to how he feels about the feminine, feeling extremely magnetically drawn to her. It may be an extreme sexual pull from coming from the masculine, or just like, there's a real seriously, it is such an entwined connection based on the cards that I see here. Throughout the whole reading, it is like, this has been a pivotal connection for you in your learning, regardless of anything. And so anyway, so the masculine is really processing at the moment, and perhaps feeling a little, there may be some manipulation tactics, emotional manipulation, or playing on the feminine's heartstrings, or maybe these things used to work and the masculine's trying them, and he's trying, like, I'm just hearing every trick in the book. And I heard that when I saw a different card, which we'll get to later, but it's even here in the King of Cups. So the masculine really wants to try whatever he can to make the feminine stay, or turn her attention back to him if it has diverted. Do you think about me too? Or are you thinking of someone else? The masculine wants to know. There's potential for numerous people to be involved here if that applies to you. If it doesn't, then I feel like if there's numerous people involved, you already know that. But these could just be the two characters being shown over and over, because there's a lot of different kings and queens anyway, and just a lot of big energy here. So, goodness, in the heart space. I don't want to put my hands. I don't know what's going on. We've got the Empress and the Devil in the heart space, and this connection makes the masculine feel a type of love he's never felt before. It truly makes him question his own self-worth, and a lot of the ways he's related to love, or used love and sex to help in regards to self-worth. I just feel a huge, it feels messy and entwined, and sometimes very beautiful, and it just healing and nourishing, but so toxic and not at times too. Like, it just feels like a real day and night connection sometimes. Like, it could be that it's hot and cold, or been on and off again before. It could be that twin flame tumultuous, hot, cold, in and out, that sort of make you test yourself. Well, I don't know. Jesus, I feel so. There's just so much intense energy there. The masculine really truly sees the feminine as such a, like, a quite pedestaled sexually, and just in her own embodiment of self. Such a powerful feminine. The masculine views her as very powerful, sort of like too powerful for him, almost, but just so addictive. What we'd say about that, we have definitely, which is the Tower card, but it's built up. It's like a tower that's not going to fall, sort of thing. This is the masculine's heart space. I know you from somewhere, and we also have the Six of Cups over here as well. It does talk about this feeling of, like I said, there's a deep connection here. It's knowing from past life, or just knowing each other, feeling you know each other as soon as you met. Like, just it's a very intense and deep connection, and we have sex with you. and this is the masculine's heart space. So I feel like this definitely is that strong, beautiful Empress energy. And then this is the devil energy too. It's a very magnetic connection for the masculine, and something he feels terrified to lose, I feel. It's just like this, you're such a special person to the masculine, to such a lose you would just unthinkable. Because I just get this feeling from the masculine that there's never going to be anyone else that's so you. You're such a singular being to the masculine, if I'm talking to the feminine. Very unique. Like tailored to his needs, almost. Like just the perfect person for him, he feels. So, so I'm just trying to then look at it if it was a different situation where the masculine had two feminines, being the one he's thinking about, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress in the heart space, perhaps somebody he has children with. But I'm not feeling called to read others involved. There may be others involved, but yeah, I'm just going to read for a couple. Okay, so viewing the feminine, exactly like this. Seven of Cups, King of Wands. So seeing the feminine is perhaps quite confused about this connection at the moment, and trying her best, and maybe stepping back a little bit and trying to figure it out and gain more information about how to move forward or what to do next. The feminine might be a little bit overwhelmed, but the masculine's also viewing the feminine, I feel here, as if you notice here, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. And it's almost like this Queen of Wands is seeking her King of Wands, somebody who's a better match. So the masculine, and we've got here, do you think about me too? Or are you thinking of someone else? Are you thinking of looking for a different option? Are you thinking of finding someone you think is better for you than I am? The masculine is saying, I feel here. So he's sort of worried that the feminine's looking elsewhere for something that's more suitable for her, because she is this Empress, and so, the masculine's feeling inadequate with what he's offered her for some reason. Something's happened, obviously. There's been some sort of illusion or elusiveness about the connection that's just not being grounded. I don't see any earth energy here, actually, on the masculine side, other than the devil being Capricorn and the Empress being Taurus. Maybe, okay, there's a bit of earth in the heart space, but there's a lot of fire in Cups here. There's a lot of passion and emotion, really a lot of passion and emotion, whether that's volatile and blowing up, and there's a lot of swords here too. There's a lot more pentacles, on the feminine side. But yeah, the masculine's not actually so grounded right now. And we've also got time to ground yourself. That's so funny. I didn't even notice that. So time to ground yourself, and love is the answer. I feel, this, if a masculine is listening right now, it is time to ground yourself, and to soften to love. And that's actually repeated in the oracle cards for the masculine. So we'll save that for then. How interesting. Now, desire for the connection. This is interesting too, and I'll wait to. There's just the imagery tells a story for later, and I just wish I could show you. I think I need to start taking maybe a photo of the cards, and so you can see them all as well. Let me know if that interests you, or just tell the story, lady. Whatever. Okay, so the Lovers and the Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm going to just jump to it. Over here was the feminine. See how the feminine's here with the Page of Swords? Get back. And this is like deceptive energy, or someone trying to sneak away with some swords here, being the masculine in the feminine's perception here. And the feminine's like defending her. I'll just jump straight to it. This is the same row for desire moving forward. Feminine wants to protect what's her truth, what she knows is true for her, what she knows is in alignment for her, and any perhaps intuition that's guiding her in a certain direction and away from this connection. She wants to defend that. And if she's feeling taken advantage of here by this Seven of Swords, you can just see in the imagery there's this sneaking off energy, and it's like, no. Self-defensive, self-protection, I feel. The feminine is in a self-protection mode, and you'll see that in the cards as we get there. But yeah, lovers and the Seven of Swords for desire for the connection. And this is the masculine truly wanting to strategize to bring this connection back together. We have, why you are so beautiful, why do you need me? And I imagine you naked. I imagine you naked with the Lover's card, of course. That's his desire for the connection. He wants to come together. He wants to make love. He wants to find more harmony. You know, and this is directly under the Devil in the heart space. Desire for the connection. So in his heart, there's these barriers and that are to do with a toxic behavior or toxic ways of relating or control or that sort of stuff. But the desire for the masculine is to come out of that, I feel. He does want to grow past that with the feminine. He does want to turn it into and become a more healthy version of love, a more balanced and nourishing love, not depleting and or whatever it has been. You are so beautiful, why do you need me? Seven of Swords. So the masculine doesn't want the feminine to sneak off with his love, but also, yeah, strategizing, wanting this glorious empress to realize that maybe he's worth it. He's feeling, I really feel at the moment that he feels like the feminine thinks he's not worth it. That's what I'm seeing here. And he wants her to feel like he's worth it. His self-worth is deeply challenged at the moment. Now, in the most likely action from the masculine, we got the Temperance reversed and the Magician card. So that was where I heard every trick in the book with the Magician. So the masculine may not be balanced right now and may be coming in with, here we've got this Ace of Swords and wrongful advice. So coming in with some sort of communication that's not truthful, that's not transparent, or that's wrongful advice, literally giving you wrongful advice. That may be the case, but it's manipulation tactics. We also had the Strength card come flying out with that one too, and I do feel it is ego here being challenged. And so the masculine may be coming forward a little imbalanced at this time, like maybe teetering between self-reflection and sort of analysing the situation and truly trying to be clear, and then just feel a little manipulative energy or trying what we've seen so far with the Seven of Swords, and I feel a little, I don't even know what. Okay, I'll go straight to the masculine's oracle cards. We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. That's definitely advice for the masculine to take care of self. And we also had the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict and softening to love. So with these strong emotions and feelings that the masculine is feeling, you're advised to take care, to rest, to let it go, to soften to love, to just allow this part of the journey to pass you and don't hold on to it. We've got transformation and let it go. More talk of exactly that. Letting go of the anger and the conflict and the need to control the situation and just let it be what it needs to be. Release it. Let it go. Okay, so what time have we got here? Okay. Over to the feminine's side of the reading. We have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So wanting to defend her inner sanctum, wanting to defend her inner peace, wanting to just protect and remove self from anything conflicting or any there's just, I just feel like it's these things may be every trick in the book coming at the feminine. I'm defending myself against that. I just want to hide in my garden or hide in my little temple or hide in my safe place and tend to the things that I know are a sure thing, perhaps, if that applies, or tend to, like the constants in your life, tend to the constants, whether they are children or work or creative projects or your message, whatever that is, your self-love, your practices, just tending to those. In feminine's headspace, we also have here, I need more time, now is not the time. And I apologize, group 2, actually, it was last week. You may be the same people all the week before, whenever I did the last reading. I read that wrong, now is the time. Maybe it was meant to be that for that reading, but anyway. you guys may not have even picked that pile. So anyway, I need more time. Now is not the time. It's like, just get back. I need to just separate myself from this. I need to, the feminine just needs to take some steps back and just let me focus here. Let me recalibrate. Let me get grounded. Let me find my feet again. There's, maybe a little sacred anger coming out, a little, okay, so the Knight of Pentacles came out, and then I heard off on a new journey, and then the Page of Wands came out, which is literally off on a new journey. So the feminine is ready to start again, so to speak, and that may have been a big issue with this connection I'm feeling now. That the feminine has invested so much energy and love and attention, and like, this is what the feminine is capable of. Anything she touches, this feminine, anything she touches, it flourishes, it turns to gold, including self and all of the connections around her. No, she's not a perfect being. Nobody is. And that's what makes her perfect too. But she knows how to tend to things. And she tended to this. I feel that like certainly, I hope you feel what I feel. And it's like, and that's been something that's kept the feminine perhaps bound here. The Empress and the Devil have put so much into this. And to have it all just, there's lessons gained and stuff, but it's like, how can I walk away from, perhaps there's a business and children together, perhaps there's a lot of things that keep you here, a lot of reasons why you stayed that long, but it's this new journey energy now in the heart space. The feminine sort of coming to a place of acceptance that perhaps there's a new road to walk now, and something untraveled, and that's a little bit scary. We've also got, I am terrified and I have so much desire for you. The feminine is going to find it extremely hard to walk away from the masculine, but we'll also notice here that in the heart space, we've got that Empress and Devil, and then next to it, these two are walking off in a different direction. They're novice energy, it's brand new stuff, brand new beginning energy, it's slow moving, it's one step at a time, sort of planning perhaps to get out of this if that applies, but it is moving in that direction. Whether it may also be that the masculine is following here and the feminine knows it. The masculine may be following with an offer, or he will take his time to come back. The feminine just needs to go and perhaps if it is twin flame, this can indicate the knowing that this is a break where you split and do your own thing again, do more healing, focus on self, and maybe come back together later. That is possible here if it's a twin flame connection, and if the feminine resonates with that, it's in the heart space. So there's that. I am terrified, and I have so much desire for you. Terrified to leave, terrified to break this off. It's been a huge comfort and a pivotal moment. Maybe it's not hard to leave. Maybe some of you are at a point where I'm fucking out of here. This ain't easy. But regardless, there's a strong magnetic pull to this person, and so there will be times when it is really hard because the desire is so strong. Now, feminine viewing the masculine, the Ace of Pentacles came out reversed, so this could be talking about some false starts or just things that were promised that just never came to fruition. And so we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups as well, and it's like the feminine knows that the wheel is turning, it's a new direction that's happening now, and that there may be, if there's children involved, I do see that it's very possible here with the Empress, and we've got this Six of Cups as well. There's potential for organising, those sorts of planning the details that would require separation, if that applies when it comes to like who takes care of the children and all that sort of stuff. There's potential for that too, or maybe that's been trying to get worked out and not having so much luck there. That could be the case as well. But for the most part, I feel like this is as well soulmate connection and this inevitable feeling that you will come in and out of each other's lives or know each other for a long time, or maybe it's just for the next life. Then when the wheel turns in the next life, you can maybe try again then. That may apply for some of you. But regardless, there is this, do I know you from somewhere? Energy. Like a real soul resonance. The feminine also has, I can't even look at you right now. And then I am absolutely in love with you came out. And then as I was shuffling ones for later, this you are wrong came flying out and landed on it. So, yeah, and this is, I feel like this is the masculine saying, I'm absolutely in love with you, and the feminine saying, you're wrong. If you were in love with me, it wouldn't be like this. If you were in love with me, this and that wouldn't have happened, or you wouldn't have behaved this way, or if you know, it's very much, I feel the feminine's, I'm looking for my King of Wands, and you're the King of Cups. I do feel like there's this perhaps a recognition within the feminine that this connection is not, obviously not so in love. Perhaps it was a bit of smoke and mirrors, perhaps, and the feminine needing space. I can't even look at you right now. So, back down to desire for the connection. Like we said before, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the feminine knows her truth on this connection now, and it's a matter of defending that truth and taking the action required and communicating clearly to ensure that this truth is acted upon, that the steps are taken, that the lessons are learned, that this isn't in vain. Think before you act, and yes, I think so. So yes, I think so with the High Priestess. Yes, I think I've been right all along here, and I've just been ignoring it perhaps, or I've just been trying so hard to make it work, and my intuition perhaps has been pulling me elsewhere. And think before you act. I feel like this is also a message perhaps to the masculine in if there's any need to defend self. Think before you act. Think before you do wrong by me. Now the most likely action for the feminine. We have Judgment in the Page of Pentacles. A decision being made, right? We've got Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. These are all Page of Swords. Very, like, starting a new cycle. There's also an indication maybe that the feminine is much younger than the masculine. That could be the case here. But it more for me talks about the feminine ready for a new cycle. The feminine ready to release and move on, perhaps. So Judgment, Page of Pentacles. I feel like the feminine has been asking for signs and assistance to work this situation out, to get the answers here, and perhaps they've come in, or been coming in for a while, and just the feminine hasn't been ready to act on it. But yeah, the opportunity is there to make this decision, and there's a lot of fear here with the Nine of Swords. But the Eight of Pentacles is there too. So I just feel that, yeah, like this here, I'm terrified and I have so much desire for you in the heart space from the feminine. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary. It's going to keep you up at night, perhaps, worrying about this. But the advice and I feel and what you will do is to just focus on what your work, what you're creating. You know, and I'm just, with this Page of Pentacles that was here, it's I saw as well with this is you using the practices that you know, or perhaps willing to learn or take up new practices to help ease this sort of trouble, like or it could also be the information that you needed to release the fears and worries that's kept you trapped here. I feel this is you gifting yourself, like this pentacle is being offered to you to relieve you, whether it's from the angels or it's from your own intuition and information coming in. There's an opportunity here to relieve self and to get back to it, get back to work, get back to, like, there's also a message here, it's in the Oracle cards, claim your identity. And so if there is something that perhaps you've been putting too much energy into this and neglected something else, go back to that, whatever that was that filled you up. And if there's a little bit of hesitation or self-doubt in regards to that project, no, go claim your identity in that. Go and be that. Go do that. Go shine. If that's extra message that came through that's not to do with this, but it's where you're headed. That's exciting. I really feel like that's exciting. Like, that's bubbling in me right now. That's where when you break free from this, the rewards and what's there for you in the space that this creates in your life and the wisdom you've gained from it, there's so much waiting for you. I feel like I'm talking to the feminine here. I'm sorry if there's a masculine listening. I do that a bit sometimes. So I would do anything for you in reverse. So again, I feel like the feminine has given her all and would have once upon a time done anything for the masculine. And then that's since changed. We have, yeah, nah. I would do anything for you. Yeah, nah, not anymore. And I just wish things were different, because there is still so much desire and love there. There is still so much appreciation and respect, perhaps, that applies. May not for everybody, but there's at least a recognition that this experience was pivotal and important. Okay. So yes, as I said, claim your identity, and you are ready. You are so ready. And then we had rock bottom, cracked open, surrender to the alchemy of life. And the message with this card is this is happening for me, not to me, this connection. And I feel you know that anyway. Like, I know that in spades came through. I don't even know if that's the right expression. You know that in spades. But yeah, this has happened for you. This has been a great opportunity, painful perhaps, not completely over perhaps, still going through quite a little. And so the bottom deck energy was the Justice card, and then I just kept going from the bottom of the deck for the outcome. We got Strength, the Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant. And I swear we've had the same outcome cards in a few readings over the last month, like exact same cards, probably same order as well. And this is that drawing a line in the sand, being strong and courageous to call out what is injustice and to speak your truth here, to end things that are not serving you, and to seek the higher learning with the Hierophant, to truly seek, maybe perhaps even seek advice on how to move through this. But either way, this is a huge deliverance of justice, and I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, so I hope that gave you some sort of clarity, comfort, or guidance, and I look forward to reading again next week. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your reading if you chose group number 2. And welcome back. Missed everybody. So we'll jump straight into the masculine's headspace as always. And it's quite interesting. The masculine side is very light-hearted at this time. So we have the Sun and the Six of Cups. So there is this joyful friendship sort of energy, perhaps at this time, or consistently through this connection. There's just this acknowledgement of each other's soul or way of being, and it's really beautiful and accepting and friendly friendship. The friendship keeps coming up so strongly here, so maybe that's important to you, or maybe it's that this connection hasn't developed past friendship yet in terms of a more intimate relationship. That could be the case here as well, I'm seeing. It could be that somebody in the connection is still in connection with somebody else, and that it's not appropriate to start a connection at this time, and that may be the case. But however, there's a lot of love and feeling and friendship between the masculine and the feminine in this reading. There may be recognition as well from past life energies, feeling soulmate connection here. It may also be that your family, that you know each other through family or family connections and things like that. There's a youthful energy to the masculine, I do feel. A youthful, playful, creative, fun energy. So we have I'm ready, and I think that came out reverse or sideways or something. It wasn't quite upright, so it's like I'm not quite ready, I felt, with that one. And I dream about you a lot, too much. And so yeah, the masculine definitely does love this feminine. I deeply adore, however you want to say it. We did have Ace of Cups twice in the heart space, so there is a lot of love here. I dream about you a lot. The masculine does think about the feminine quite a lot here. So in the heart space, we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So the masculine really wishes that this could be a connection, a fresh beginning. He feels a fresh beginning here. Maybe this is brand new. Maybe not. We have Love is the answer and the Ace of Cups to confirm the Ace of Cups. So So a lot of love, joy, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment in this connection. A lot of sharing love, especially from the masculine side. He has no harsh feelings towards the feminine at all. It's just, really special. And that's actually in the next cards. You are so special. And that's how the masculine views the feminine. We have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So the feminine may be waiting for her connection, her emotion, her cup to be received, or there's some sort of element of not right now, not yet, sort of energy. Maybe this hasn't been able to take off yet for whatever reason. And we had I need more balance. So the masculine perhaps is other responsibilities, or life has got him in, paying attention to other things, maybe work, life, family commitments, things like that. And the feminine appears to be, or the masculine's viewing the feminine as perhaps waiting for expansion on the emotional front, or a connection to be made deeper. He knows the feminine wants this connection. He's aware of the feminine's feelings, and he feels them right back. I'm called to look at the bottom of the deck for some reason, and it's the card Light. And he feels your light. He feels your heaviness too. He feels everything. I do feel there's a lot of you pick up on each other's emotions, whether you are at a complete distance or not. I do feel there may be some distance between you. Location-wise, or situational distance. So in the desire moving forward, we have the Seven of Wands, and when that came out, I knew the Three of Cups was coming next, because I heard, just with all these challenges we face, or that you face, or this connection faces, I just want to be friends. And then the friendship card came out. I just want to be friends. So it may be that this is a platonic connection at this point, for whatever reason, another commitment perhaps. But regardless of anything, all the details, the masculine just knows that you are a wonderful being. If the masculine to the feminine, you are a wonderful being. You are so special. I do love you so much. Love is the answer. Not a controlled outcome of what you think love should look like in this situation, but just raw, flowing love. I'm terrified. Do you think about me too? So it could be terrified of the challenges this connection faces, or the challenges that the masculine would face in moving this connection forward. This is a desire moving forward, and it's terrified to move forward here, and that may be because there's other people involved, or life changes that would happen. Do you think about me too? And friendship, I do feel there's a lot of love and friendship being sent. There's a lot of projection from the heart space. From the masculine here. Look at all these beaming heart spaces. Do you think about me too? In the most likely action for the masculine, we've got gorgeous grounded Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Working on this together. I don't want to lose you. I would do anything for you. I'm not sure, was that? I think that was reversed in the last reading. I just wish things were different. I would do that's right, these two came out, I knew there was something about it. These two came out together. I would do anything for you, I just wish things were different. So it's that the masculine perhaps at this time can't do the things he wishes he could, or be there for you in the way that you deserve and need. And you're waiting for that connection to be made. This Queen of Cups deserves the cup to be met with another one in full love, and it feels like you are so special to the masculine, but just at this time it's not possible for whatever reason. That's what I'm feeling. I don't want to lose you. Regardless of that, I still want to work on this friendship and this connection. I have a lot of work to do. I feel the masculine is quite busy, but regardless of that, on the other side, it's still that this is a terrifying connection in a way too. Okay, so we have in the Oracle cards, big picture thinking. Did I say that before? Yeah, I think so. Big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So the masculine just wants to remain balanced, to remain just a pillar of strength in his own life and for the feminine, and hopes that she will understand his reasons for why he needs to do things his own way. And that's here as well. And I saw that with self-love, and when I saw self-love, I just felt that this is about the masculine truly needing to choose his way through this journey based on his truth, his love, and what he feels he needs to do for him. He has to do it his way, and he will not do it any other way. And it's not against anyone else, but it's merely for his own damn truth. And I just feel a lot of conviction with that at this time. Like, God damn it, please understand me here. Like, no, don't take me wrong. Like, I feel a lot there. And maintain your position then came out to confirm all those feelings that flooded in with the self-love card. The masculine. Oh, okay, we'll leave it there. Righto. Okay, so the feminine side, we have 2 tens, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So it may be really challenging at this time if you're viewing the masculine as having this family connection. If that's the case, and I feel it may be, and you're off here on your own, perhaps ended your own connection or cleared room for this masculine to come in, that may be the case, and you're feeling like he has all the abundance and you're left here by yourself to suffer some sort of ending, or a loneliness, or just a lack of this, right? I just feel there's a stark contrast in the way you're viewing the masculine. That may be the case. In other ways, it could also be that you just feel like this masculine, this is your potential with him. Don't get hung up on the gender with the masculine. This is your potential with that person, and so you are feeling at this time that it's not coming to be, perhaps. And there's just a bit of like, sometimes it's like, yes, this is so nourishing and just for the mere fact that I know it exists. And then other times it's that I want to have this in my life so badly that it's just I feel it up and down here. We also have reach out, and I'm not sure how that came out. So what I felt with it was there's times when the feminine's so caught up in her head, she's not sure if she should share those thoughts or not. And not sure when to reach out or how to reach out to get the sort of responses she wants from the masculine. Like, there's a lot of thinking and processing and manipulating, not manipulating conversations, but just playing out various conversations in your own head, and how to sort of draw out the answers you want to hear. And there's a lot of energy going into that, I feel. We had your family won't like me, and your family won't like me. And so again, that sort of confirmed that feeling that there may be, the masculine may be have a family or some sort of other partner or something like that. And the feminine feels like, then all your people are not going to accept me. I'm not going to, there's a lot of that sort of self-worth coming up here, or just acceptance of whether you fit into this person. There's this I feel like the faith and the trust that this is right for you, which is something you've believed forever or for a long time. There's the faith is slipping perhaps, and you're just not so sure anymore. That could be it too. Now there's been a definite boundary asserted here with this King of Swords, and we're seeing a lot of that firmness in his energy with maintained position, and although there's a softness and a deep love for the feminine, there's also the reality is, I need to do this way and my way. And then we have the Hierophant, and that could be the marriage connection that the masculine has with another. That may be the case. And the Four of Pentacles, you can see the body language, sort of apathy, looking at the like when like. There's so many different stories in these 3 cards. It's so when is he going to look this way and focus his attention and manifestations my way, and to the commitment and that I could offer him, or that we could share together. Also speaking to, this is in the heart space as well, and it's the masculine's had to be clear here. He's had to say something, and that may have been, it's just truth. It's not hurtful. I don't feel like it's been hurtful. It's just truth. It just is what it is. It's just how it is right now. Hierophant. So there's this unrequited love energy as well, feeling from the feminine. Like, I really want this, all this joy and happiness, and it's just not coming. Like, it feels that way anyway. We have I could be your hero baby in reverse. And now is not the time. It was group 2 last time I read that wrong way, so I said now was the time, but I meant to read it, I don't know. Anyway, never mind. I know the card well now. I could be your hero baby in reverse, and it's you could be, and why aren't you? It's very like, you really could be. You could be my everything. You have no idea what you could be for me. Like, there is so, like, it could be pedestaled. Like, that energy could be here from the feminine. viewing the masculine here with death and the devil. And so with the devil, I got love me, and I feel like the masculine here, regardless of how wonderful and lovely and he is, the masculine here may be addicted to the attention from the feminine, and how the feminine does pedestal, and it's quite alluring, it's quite attractive to be idealized and loved in that way, and he doesn't want to lose that either. I don't want to lose you. Although I do feel there's you are very special to this person. I just wonder if sometimes it's a bit of an ego boost too. That could be the case in some ways. And we have death, and I need more time. I need more time to end things if that's the case. But that's what's got me wondering. This is the feminine. Okay, now I don't know why. I'm like, I'm wondering, because this is the feminine's way of viewing the masculine. So the feminine is wondering, do you just need more time to end this, or are you just addicted to me loving you? What is it? Okay, now I got it. That could be the case there. It just creeped right up on me. Also seeing, that the masculine could be going through in his own life a lot of transformation and releasing of old bindings or things that have kept him stuck, or situations he's addicted to, or that could be the case there too. Desire for the connection. Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is the manifestation of something new, and the Queen of Pentacles has got it. So the desire is to manifest this connection, I do feel, and to have a grounded, loving connection, and to be felt and seen and heard as the Queen of Pentacles, the wife, the mother, the nurturing supporter, and to release any of the heavy baggage or emotional attachment to this connection in order to reach that place, to move through the harder time, and to just arrive already. Can we arrive now? I feel I'm looking down at the Three of Wands, and I said that, and I'm just like, can you receive my cup yet? Can we arrive now? We have, there is someone else, and I'm open to compromise. So it's, perhaps the feminine is understanding that he needs the masculine, or somebody may need to move through a connection. There is somebody else, but I'm open to compromise. I'm open to work that out. I'm open to, to move through this situation with you. Or it also could be that there is someone else that the feminine may be thinking to not wait much longer and to seek someone else. That could be the case for a couple of people. It could just be an idea. It could just be like not an intention, but just a, maybe I should, And that's reflective here in the kind of, sort of, in the next cards. We've got the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Heavy energy, this one, moving into. So the feminine here, feeling like this is just never going to happen, feeling left in the cold, feeling abandoned. Like I feel like you've definitely done a lot to manifest this connection. And even all the overthinking into how to draw out the right conversations from this person, even. Like, it's become quite tiring, and you need to put it down. And this is here as well. In Desire of the Connection, actually, let's back up. In the Desire of the Connection, I also want this to be, I want this to be, because I feel it is for many, the feminine wanting to release this crap that holds her back so she can step back into her power, because this may have been a bit of a life suck, or maybe too much attention or energy has gone into it, and it's when you want something that badly, and sometimes you just, other things lack, where you don't, they're nothing in comparison, so they maybe, I feel like the feminine needs to get back to self a little bit here. And this is reflective here as well. It's a huge process of the heaviness of this connection, what needs to be dropped, and how to move forward. How to move forward with this great pain as well that you're carrying. We have this love scares me. I feel like it came out in reverse, and it's sort of, I feel like this is still upright in that this love does scare the feminine. But in reverse, I feel like I'm trying to put this down. Like, this scares me, yes, but I need to grow through this. I'm a very, very jealous person, and I just dream and wish for everything. So it does talk to that feeling that the masculine may be with someone else, and the feminine truly just wishes he would, things would get to the point where you get to be together, because I feel the feminine just, truly feels a deep, deep soul recognition with this person, and that no one else will do. And the masculine feels the same way. It's just a timing thing. It's so hard to accept that sometimes. I feel that's the case. Outcome cards for the... Oracle cards. We have Seed the Light by Staying Grounded, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, and Look a Little Deeper. This is, I feel, about connection to self and the wisdom that you need to learn at this part of the journey in regards to releasing and accepting this for what it is and where it is, and doing what you can with what you have left for you. We also have trust your intuition and transformation. Your intuition has been calling you to drop and release this perhaps for a while now, and so that you can transform and rise yourself up. This trust your intuition and transformation is very much the Six of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles, isn't it? Just follow what you know to be true. Trust your own cycles. Allow your cycles to come on and pass. Allow. Yeah. Okay. So in the outcome cards, I didn't even draw outcome cards, and then I was like, oh yeah, I better pull some of them, because I didn't feel like it was kind of necessary. I feel like and at this point in the reading, I kind of feel like I've said all that I can for now. But anyway, Two of Swords, indecision, uncertainty, not sure which way to go or how to make this work, not having all the answers right now on both parties. Nine of Pentacles, again, more talk of transformation, releasing what doesn't serve and just focusing on your own abundance. And Hanged Man, meditation, pause, surrender, wait. It's all the things that I've said thus far. So it's just this part of the journey is where you're at right now. You're here right now. You're here in this moment. And that's that. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave some sort of clarity or comfort or guidance, and I look forward to connecting again next week. Bye. Hi, and welcome to your reading if you chose group number 3. And we'll jump straight in as always. And welcome back. Missed everybody from last week. I've been pretty keen to see what's up. So group 3s, you're always an interesting one. They're usually a standalone group. Starting with the Three of Cups and the Justice card. This is some nice energy through here. It may have been a bumpy month, but things seem to be pretty nice at the moment. We've got beautiful friendship and celebration type energy in the Justice card. We also have Seek Professional Advice, which is equivalent to the Hierophant, which is also here, a higher commitment card, maybe a marriage type card, and Let Me Hold You. So there's this perhaps reunion energy or coming back together after a time of hard work or a time apart, or that could be the case anyway. It may not apply that it's time apart, but coming back together or celebrating or just being in each other's company, being present, enjoying each other, holding each other. Maybe clearing some things up with the Justice card. Perhaps the masculine wants to clear some things up and come to a better place if that applies. Speak some truths, or allow some more balance to come in. If there's been an imbalance, perhaps not being able to spend I did feel like maybe not spending as much time together as you'd like to. That could be the case. Maybe finding some balance, work-life balance is what I mean to say. Could be something like that. In the heart space, we have Four of Pentacles in the World card, and I just see a ring here, right, for the World card for some people. So it may be an engagement or that's in the heart space of the masculine, holding tight, wanting to build a foundation. And then I saw the Ace of Swords, so it's a conversation being had. It could be a conversation about the future and what you want to build together. I dream about you a lot, too much. So there could be some codependency energy here, or just some serious addiction to each other energy, like really drawn to each other. Wanting to have some heart-to-heart conversations with the Ace of Swords in the heart space, but also, yeah, the World card, wanting success, wanting to level up, wanting to grow. I feel like this is a connection that's just growing. It's maybe from the start, it's all it's ever done. It's just grown, and it's now up to the next part of growth, and so on we go. The next chapter or something. It's like the next part of the evolution of this connection, which is really nice. Viewing the feminine as the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, so romantic and chivalrous and flirty and just really fun, enjoyable, full of love. I'm addicted to you, masculine viewing the feminine, and I never imagined so much perfection. So this doesn't even feel pedestal-y. This just feels like straight adoration. Like, I don't feel it's pedestal. There could be a little codependence and just really love each other a lot and not want to let each other go. But it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel tight, gripping. Or in the masculine's energy anyway, where I'm at right now, it doesn't feel tight. It feels nice. So desire for the connection, 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor. The masculine would like to show up perhaps as a father. There could be potential for building a family together, or perhaps you already have a family together. That could be it too. But wanting to be the man of the connection, support and provide for the feminine, work hard and bring the money in and achieve those goals together with that celebration with the 3 of Cups and the World card. There's goals, there's a foundation to be built here, there's the practical things we've got to get to. And then we've got 10 and 10, by the way, right next to it. You are my everything and I would do anything for you. This is it. This person wants to be your person. They are your person, I feel. That's a huge energy. They're there. I'm just going to jump straight to the Oracle. One of the Oracle cards is presence for the masculine. He's there. He's present. He is showing up. I love it. Now, in the most likely action space, we have the Hierophant and the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be a higher commitment, working together, an engagement, something like that. I do feel for a lot of you is on the cards here. Hope I didn't spoil that. I really feel this really coming together and making things work for the next chapter. Like the wheel is turning. We have also, you've got the Love, Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. So remembering for the masculine, to be clear about any personal boundaries that feel like they're being crossed. Communicate clearly about that. The Ace of Swords in the heart space, about what's going to work and what doesn't work, and justice here, being truthful with each other. Seek professional advice could also be about getting professional advice to move this in the direction you want it to go, like literally professional advice, couples counselling maybe. But if there are any issues, and I do think there are some minor issues within this connection, like any, but not ones that can't be worked out together, very much so. Like it doesn't feel like big stuff. It might be, don't let me discredit what you're going through, but or to devalue in any way, which way, but yeah, I don't feel like it's too toxic. Just life. Right, so I'm cruising through this a little bit. Page of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles for the feminine in the headspace. So we're waiting for something. Maybe the feminine knows some sort of change is coming. We've also got yes, and I'm manifesting you. And with this yes and waiting and the manifestation and the Hierophant and all this energy, it could be that the feminine's just waiting for him to pop the question so she can say yes. That could be the case. Or just yes to what's next, yes to this new adventure, this new manifestation, whatever this new thing is that we're trying to create together. I'm manifesting you. I'm manifesting with you. This is an offer. This is beautiful. This is new stuff, new fresh energy, changes. Waiting to see those changes roll in. Perhaps you've sent it out there in your heart space and you're just waiting to see it physically come in now. Because the Page of Cups is the heart space there, and dreaming of things, and then we're waiting for it to physically manifest. I am manifesting you. Yes, I am. Right. Same energy in the heart space, powerful as Magician and the High Priestess. So the feminine is aligning to what is in her heart space. She wants this so truly. We have definitely, which is the Tower, but to be not crumbling, it's built up, it's strong, it's stable, it's not going anywhere. And the Ace of Cups, brand new love beginning. I'm just dying doing this reading. You group 3s, oh my god, you get me every time. And usually it's something like group 3s, so I don't even know what I'm reading, but this time it's clear as day. Thank you for giving me that at least. So, viewing the masculine, 7 of Pentacles and the Lovers. A little confused, a little unsure maybe how to move forward. If it's like, I do feel like there's maybe something that's come up, or a few things come up perhaps over the retrograde period, not uncommon. Full moon as well. Uranus, the moon and Lilith all coupled up in Taurus there. Goodness me. There's some brutal energies around. A lot of big feelings perhaps being thrown around lately, and so there's a settling feeling here too, that the masculine's trying to settle, or to, and just for this, So there may have been some sort of tensions, but I feel you working through that anyway. And the masculine, this could also be indecision about how to go about something to secure this love. There's a plan here, maybe. I just dream and wish for everything. I'm absolutely in love with you. From the feminine to the masculine. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Star. So just hoping, wishing on a star, hoping for that long-term success and fulfillment, more talk of family, building together, marriage, higher commitments, those sorts of energies. Higher, yeah, really building something beautiful and long-lasting. Love is the answer. And then we had another 10, by the way. So in the desires moving forward, the masculine's got that building energy with the Emperor and the 2 10s. Feminine, same thing, 10, 10, 10. You make my heart full, and love is the answer. Just, yeah, this is just, it's so clear. I'm sorry if I'm going through this reading way too quickly. It's probably going to be a 5-minute reading. The others were 25, but it is what it is. So we have here the beautiful Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card now, and that's feminine. I feel in waiting for this offer or for the change that's to come in, just being patient, being grounded with the Temperance card, just going with the flow, just sitting in your own abundance and nurturing yourself and those around you and doing what you need to do and so on. And we also have in the outcome the King of Pentacles is there, which I thought was brilliant because we've just had that there. So, you know, we've got that beautiful divine counterpart type couple. In the outcome we have this beautiful 8 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles in the Wheel. So a lot of movement and change from, you know, what could be, this could be a brand new relationship, and so it's single lady and all this change has come about to change into something where you're nurturing a new connection or investing your energy into this connection with the King and Queen of Pentacles to become a couple now, if that applies, if it's so brand new. But otherwise it's just movement forward and growth and abundance and shift and change and investment in each other. It's just deepening the connection. Oh, so good. And then the oracle cards for the feminine, I skipped those, was attraction and I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So it's remembering, I feel like that's the recognition. Is the 6 of Cups here? No, it's been here in every other reading. There's this recognition with each other that you know each other from a past life, and there's such a huge attraction, a draw to each other, a magnetic pull towards each other. It's just undeniable, the connection. And so it's very exciting to move forward. And then bottom deck energy was the Ace of Pentacles. I noticed that too, so I put it aside. Yeah, I'm sorry if that was really brief and quick, but that's the message. And I hope you got some clarity out of that, or some comfort and enjoyment, and I look forward to connecting next week. Bye.